What other offer could be there?
We have made a deal with the devil.
They made a deal with the devil, everyone.
Instead, but the devil has our babies. And so Israelis feel we have a gun to our heads. I mean, imagine
What's this cockle blown?
Invaded your town, abducted your daughter, and said that they want you to release a dangerous terrorist who will abduct your mother tomorrow from jail, or they're going to shoot your daughter. That is the blackmail that we are suffering right now.
That's been around for ages.
To pay the ransom. Hamas is holding children for a ransom, and we are paying the ransom. And Israel hopes...
You know how the children become a ransom? From rich people. You know why they steal rich people's kids? Because they want money, right? Lots of money, rich people have it. But you know why rich people don't pay? Because they've got lots of money, and usually they're a prick. And so they'll do an Israel trick, everyone. They'll go, we will kill anything. His daughter, that daughter, that daughter. Because imagine that story he just said. Imagine going through that. He couldn't just sacrifice his daughters or come in like a man with bowls themselves. No, they got to shoot bombs from the sky and do all their crazy shit. No one wants to hear this cockle-boodle crap. What do you reckon, people?
After months of fighting,
you let me know in comments.
Improve the price, so to speak. But here's the
propaganda.
Problem. Israel has been left largely alone against the ransom takers. The whole world has been saying, strike a deal, strike a deal. That means... What
did I say about all my clips earlier about people? Right? They went and made things worse. Now they're saying like that. They're saying like that. They go back. They do a Steve-O. Right? They won't talk about what they've done previously. They'll just whinge about one thing they've got, a retaliation, and then whinge about how weak they are on that retaliation. That they won't admit anything of what they do, but they want you to. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Let's keep listening.
Just pay the ransom. And what's really important is that we put pressure on the ransom, the people holding the hostages for a ransom, and on their patrons. Hamas is supported by countries. It's supported by Qatar, by Turkey, by Iran, by South Africa. And we need pressure on those countries.
Now, they need to think about, why are they supported? Has Hamas got a big paycheck? Does he pay them? Is he a better propaganda than you? Huh? Perhaps he should be in your job then. You know what I mean? Let me know. It's because people see and believe what they want to see and believe. They get fed different propagandas, but how do we stop propaganda getting fed? Well, we actually need a world unite together. So that's a bigger problem than just Gaza and Israel and its problems, you see. And because we haven't ignited together, before this problem, Israel, you have a big problem, don't you? What do you reckon?
Countries backing Hamas in order to force it to let...
Because it wouldn't have happened like this if you did.
It's not right that the whole world comes to Israel.
Rules that we have to make sure we didn't get to this problem. What do you reckon, everyone? What do you reckon, Emma? That's about right? Yeah, pretty much. But have a listen to what they say.
Pressure on the people who are holding the children for a ransom to let go of those poor hostages. Elon, it's a high ransom. I think it's, one...
They're not even dead. It's like war. You know, in war, Emma, they have hostages. Means they get the other soldiers, right? Until the end of the war, right? What is Israel bitching about? They want the hostages back now before the end of the war kind of thing. And they're saying, well, we have to end the war to get the hostages back. Well, that's how it usually goes, doesn't it, Emma? Yeah. And they're lucky they're still hostages. They're still there. They're getting fed. Right? They don't want the outcome like what happened to poor Hitler when he kills everything, because it looks bad at the end of the war, doesn't it, Emma? Yeah. So you should be fine about the hostages. But if you're going berserk about the hostages just being there, and they're fine, they're alive, because you look like a dickhead when they get returned. I've talked about this. I'm going on about these hostages. Getting treated bad, it happens in war. At least they're still alive and they get returned. So whatever treatment it is bad, it's still they get returned. There's worse treatment than that and no return. It's war. You should have done right steps to make sure you didn't have more enemies in war. Wouldn't you do that, Emma? Yeah. And just leave that there. That's a pause moment. That's what they call hostages, like a pause moment. Usually, you know, some hostages get killed because idiots go in and bomb away, like we've heard that Israel did a little bit. And they bombed buildings and they're not quite sure who was in there. Perhaps it could have been some of those hostages, but they're just trigger happy.
Yeah, kill your own people.
Yeah. Right? It could have been another 20 people visiting that state, and you would go, well, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's just like me in Australia having a war with another country, and then I go over there anyway, and it happens. And then you just bomb away because you bomb vehicles that are trying to feed people because you think someone's in it. You're weak as piss. Every move I've seen, and I'm happy to debate, has been a weak piss move. And that's sad. But anyway, we have to listen to things like this, don't we, people? That's sad, Israel.
Israeli,
And I told you it was coming. But I couldn't have told you it was coming because I'm not popular because of other problems we have in this world. You see, people? But no, I'm going to leave it there. You let me know what she's thinking in your comments, Sags. Give me your thinking thoughts. Probably get one from a Steve-O, that's cool, and friends. But let me know.